Okay. My question is, why cricket is not there in Olympics? Hmm. Kabaddi was there. Okay, Kabaddi is not there. From beginning it was not there. But cricket was there in Olympics, then it was removed. Okay, cricket was once upon a time, it was there, but it removed. Yeah, tell me, Bruce Lee, you like cricket, no? Yeah, then you told you like cricket. Okay. So be careful. Okay, be careful what you do with cricket. You like to watch it, you like to follow it, you like to play it, or you are die-hard fan of it. Okay. See, once upon a time there was cricket was there in this Olympics, and there was a team France and there was a team England. They both were into the finals. Okay, gold medal match was going on, and England was about to lose that game. Okay, England was about to lose that game, and what happened? The French players, what they did, they were all maximum, they belong to England. The French players, cricket team, they belong to England. So what they did, purposely they played such a game that England won that game. England won that game in the final gold medal. So the Olympic Committee, they saw this and then they realized that we cannot control this game because the rules are like that. Okay, so they told Olympics cricket will not be there; it is removed. So from that, it was there once upon a time. It was there, but today this cricket is included in Commonwealth Games. Okay, Commonwealth Games, but not men's, only women's. I'll tell you this: what is Commonwealth Games? I'll come back to that. Okay, fine. Cricket. Tell me, famous cricket players. Here, start telling famous cricket players. Okay, yeah, girls tell me who is the captain of the women's team. Only girls will tell. Who retired recently? Girls will say Mithali Raj. Okay, she retired. Good, fine. Next, who is the captain now? Smriti Mandana. Okay. Is the, yeah? Harmanpreet Kaur. Okay. Now in this team, the question goes to girls. Look here. Then it will come to boys. In women's cricket team, Indian women's cricket team, how many Air Force officers are there? You're trying AFCAT. No, if you crack AFCAT, you sit in the interview and you say cricket. What will you do?
No sir, I don't.
पता है नहीं पता है?
नहीं पता है.
हाँ तो अभी बोलो boys बोलो.
नहीं.
How many Indian women officers are there? Officer, not airmen or this. Yeah. I think two are there, but one is playing. Okay, one is very active, another one is rare, seasonal. Okay, try to understand that. Next, name a famous bowler, women's team bowlers. Okay, a pacer. Wait, only they will. From West Bengal. She's from West Bengal.
क्रिकेट ही नहीं आता सर, आप स्पेसिफिकली मैं पूछ रहे हैं.
नहीं, एग्जाम में पूछेगा तो क्या करोगे? मैं बोल रहा हूँ, देखो ये जो एग्जाम है इसमें कैसा है कि आपका जो माइंड जो है वो पूरा खुल मतलब ओपन हो जाना चाहिए. ठीक है, मैं इंजीनियर हूँ तो मैं हिस्ट्री नहीं पढ़ूंगा. ओके, मैं बहुत मैथमेटिक्स में किंग हूँ तो मैं स्पोर्ट्स में नहीं जाऊंगा. ओके, मैं आई एम अ वेरी गुड पर्सन इन स्टडिंग सो आई विल नॉट प्ले एनी गेम. ऐसा नहीं होना चाहिए. यहाँ पे कैसा ओवरऑल फिजिकली, मेंटली, सोशली, okay, everything you should be overall champion. They want this dynamic personality. अभी मैंने एक लड़का लिया. If I take a boy, if some group of friends are going for a team, then he will also go, and he will be in that team always. If a group of friends are studying, he will also study. If a group of friends decided to bunk the class, he will also bunk the class. So his participation will be there in everything. मस्ती भी करेगा, पढ़ाई भी करेगा. Okay, तो that kind of dynamic personality they want. और easily पता चल जाता है. ये 2-3 सवाल से इजीली पता चल जाता है. ठीक है, सो बट इट इज नॉट नेसेसरी, मैंडेटरी नहीं है. जरूरी नहीं है कि आपको पता होना चाहिए, लेकिन पता होना चाहिए. ओके, इट इज नॉट कंपल्सरी दैट यू शुड नो अबाउट झूलन गोस्वामी, मिताली राज, स्मृति मंदना, हरमनप्रीत कौर. ओके, इट्स नॉट नेसेसरी, बट एटलीस्ट यू शुड नो. हरमनप्रीत कौर कौन है? हरभजन सिंह मालूम है, हरमनप्रीत कौर नहीं मालूम. सो व्हाई डू यू फॉलो क्रिकेट? Correct, no? So like this they will ask you. Fine, women's cricket over. Now tell me any other players. Yeah. Which country's women cricket team is rank 1 in the world? Wait, Kavya, tell me. England. Okay. Australia. Yes, correct. Australia. So till today, all the World Cup has won by Australia. Women's World Cup, I'm telling. Okay. Next. Yeah. Next, tell me men's cricket players. Jhulan Goswami is the answer. Bowler. Okay, याद करो. Jhulan Goswami. She is from West Bengal. Okay. Pacer. She's a pacer. What is meant by pacer? Or they are also called a seamer. Okay. Then spin. What types of spin we have? Off spin and leg spin. Okay. So imagine this is the cricket pitch. Stumps and bails. Stumps and bails. You know what is stumps bails? पता है girls? देखो ये हो गया स्टम्प्स. लिसन हियर, ये हो गया स्टम्प्स. ये स्टम्प्स के ऊपर छोटा सा एक बेल्स रखेंगे. बेल्स मतलब एक ऐसे छोटा सा एक, इसको बोलेंगे हम बेल्स. Understood? Or this is very important actually, language how it is. Imagine the real cricket is not in T20 or 50-50 format, it is in test match. This test match is the real test for the stamina of the players, because 5 days the players are going to stand. Okay, the players are going to stand for hours together. A seamer, whatever seam he is going to bowl, from first over till the last over he can bowl. There is no limit. 30 overs भी बॉल करता है एक बॉलर. एक ओवर में 6 बॉल्स होते हैं. एक ओवर में 6. So 30 ओवर में 180 balls. Imagine 180 balls. आया फेंका और opposite में राहुल द्रविड़. Just touching. Imagine. So what will be the situation? And Rahul Dravid in 180 balls, he will score only 30 or 20 runs. Diwar. Okay, fine. So this is called a stump. The distance between this and this is called as 22 yards. Okay, 22 yards. Yards is it is not an SI system, it is MKS system. Still the Britishers they follow that. Next, यहाँ पे एक white color का line दिखेगा आपको ऐसा, right? इसको बोलते हैं screech. Okay, अभी यहाँ पर एक player होगा, यहाँ पर एक. अभी now have you seen cricket in TV? TV देखा है? हर 6 बॉल के बाद क्या होगा? नहीं रुको, हर 6 बॉल के बाद टीवी में क्या होगा? एडवर्टाइजमेंट आएगा. वो एडवर्टाइजमेंट के टाइम में पिच में क्या होता है? That you cannot see. Exchange of the ये बैट्समैन यहाँ पर आता है? No. समझ में आया? देखो हम देखने के टाइम listen here. That's why I'm telling you. It looks very simple. Boys know it, but girls don't know it. See, imagine if this is the pitch. Okay, try to understand. This is the bails and stumps. This is a screech, and here there is a batsman. अभी ये एंड में से imagine this is the stadium. Okay, तो स्टेडियम में यहाँ पर एक एंड होगा, यहाँ पर एक एंड होगा. Imagine the world's largest cricket stadium, that is Narendra Modi Cricket Stadium, named after a great cricket player. Okay, fine. Now here we have one end. This is called as pavilion, and here we have one end. This is called as pavilion. And the Narendra Modi Cricket Stadium, which is in Motera is in Gujarat. Okay, so this pavilion is named after Adani, and this is named after Ambani. Understood? So Adani end and Ambani end. So Ambani end में से एक बॉलर ने बॉल डाला, तो कितना बॉल डालेगा वो? मैक्सिमम 6. और प्लेयर्स उसके हिसाब से अरेंज हो जाएंगे. और ये बैट्समैन जो है इसके पीछे एक कीपर होगा. There will be one keeper here. Now after the 6 balls are done, what happens? In TV there will be advertisement. But what happens in the pitch? This batsman will stay there only. The bowler will start bowling from this end, and the players will start arranging accordingly. So what is the duty of the captain here? Every 6 balls he has to arrange the players, because by mistake, see, if he is a right hand batsman, okay, if he is a right hand batsman, if I kept the player here, now the left hand batsman is coming. If the player does not come here, gone. So what happens? The moment the last that 30 seconds is remaining, the player, when he was standing here, immediately he will come here. The player who was standing here, he will go here. Like this, things will change. This is what is happening during break time. You got it? Fine. That's why actually if you play, then you realize. See, and now what happens in ground? Like we people, what we do? We don't have this much big stadium. Okay, so we cannot keep the batsman there itself. So what we do? Simple adjustment. हम batsman को change करें. Right? हम यहाँ पे जब खेलेंगे तभी बैट्समैन ऊपर नीचे हो जाएगा every 6 ball. Okay. Now here this is inner circle. यहाँ पे एक छोटा circle होगा. This is the inner circle. Yeah. Few years back there was nothing called as power play. Okay. Ricky Ponting and Adam Gilchrist, these guys were the one who brought this interesting thing called as power play. Power play means what? Few overs, 3 overs or 5 overs. No. It will be declared as power play. That means out of this circle, maximum Two players will be there. Out of this circle, maximum two players will be there. Okay, यहाँ पर एक और कहीं भी. Okay, any two players. So this is one. After the power play gets over, the rest of the players can disperse. Okay, so after that only, if you see in T20, the score goes to 300 sometimes, 200, 250. In 20 overs, score goes to 200. So now what happened? This is one new thing. Next, you have something called as what is that? Uh, Power play हो गया and hit है ना? क्या वो hit? Free hit. Free hit. No ball. What is meant by no ball?
When the ball is above the base.
Yeah.
Above the base of the ball.
Bounce. Okay, bounce. But see, there are six balls. Imagine there are six balls. Okay. Now in this six ball, the first ball, the bowler is bowling and it went above the base, or the batsman is jumping, or imagine the stump level है ना, stump level के ऊपर से जा रहा है. So there are two umpires on the ground. One umpire will be here. The bowler is bowling. One umpire will be here, and other umpire will be leg side. If I am batting right side, if this is the stump, imagine ये stump है, I am batting. Bowler is going to come. So one umpire will stand behind me. Okay, he is leg side, and one umpire will be in front of me, and another umpire will be in the studio. He will be watching the no ball and all those things. This is the there are the three umpires. You know, कभी umpire decision waiting, third umpire. Okay, third umpire will say out, not out. You know, board में ये होगा. ठीक है? Fine. Now, free hit. What is meant by free hit? Out of these six balls, imagine first ball, the bowler is bowling and it went above the waist level or shoulder level. The umpire will say like this. What does it mean? This is shoulder level bounce, first bounce. Okay, so first bounce, warning. After this, the remaining five balls, if the ball goes above the waist level or the shoulder level, that is called as no ball. No ball will have run. Initially, a few years back, no ball will have one run. Wide ball will have one run. Wide matlab kya? What is meant by wide? Look here, if this is the crease, okay, and here there will be a line drawn like this, okay, like this. Now if the bowler is bowling and if the ball goes, it comes in pitch and it goes outside. Sometimes the ball will come and it will go out. That is wide. A ball is wide. So extra run will be given to the batting team. So what is meant by no ball? Second time if the ball is going up, no ball will be given. Only one run was given. But now what has happened? Free hit is given. That means what? Now if there is a no ball, again the person will bowl it and I can hit it. Now when I hit it, even if the person is catching or something, it is not out.
Except run out.
Except run out. Okay, except run out. मतलब imagine ये एक player है इधर, मैंने ball अभी no ball हो गया. Okay, you got it? No ball. No ball is done. Now it is free hit. Okay, free hit. I hit the ball. It went to six runs considered. It went four run considered. I ran 2 or 3. Okay, like that. Otherwise, if it goes and he caught it, it is not considered as out. But when I am running, if he hits the stump and if I am run out, that is considered as wicket. Understood? One more thing. Imagine, suppose if normal ball is going on, second ball or third ball is going on, I hit the ball and imagine I ran. Okay, one player here, another player he threw the ball. Ye ball missed the stump and it is going in crease. This is called as overthrow. This is called as what? Overthrow. So when the ball is going here, immediately I can take another runs and I can increase my score. Understood? Now what has happened? Imagine the ball has thrown, it hit the stump and the ball is still lying here. No other player is collecting the ball and this base is fallen down. He hit the stump, I am inside only and the ball ran somewhere here and no one is collecting the ball. In this time also I can run. If you want this kind of running between the wickets, you watch Mohammad Kaif and these guys, MS Dhoni. Okay, you see 2007 Mohammad Kaif. Have you seen Mohammad Kaif?
Yes.
Mohammad Kaif batsman मालूम है? He will run between the wickets like cheetah. Okay, he was the fastest running between the wickets, that Mohammad Kaif, but he could not get into the World Cup. So Dhoni also is very fast in running. Okay, so this is how the things works on. Now here there are some long on, then you have some slip. What is it by slip? He caught on with slip means what?
Near to the wicket.
Yeah, what is meant by slips? Yeah, girls tell me. पता है? देखो, अभी ये है stump. Okay, ये हो गया crease आपका, ये हो गया stump. Bales, this is the crease. Now here there is a keeper. Now imagine I am batting. There are some smart bowlers where the ball comes and the bowler is going to ball this straight, but when the ball hits the ground, immediately the ball will change the direction. The ball is going to come straight. When it hits the ground, it will change its direction. So what happens if I'm standing, the ball may come inside and hit the stump, or the ball may go outside. But when the ball is going outside, if I try hitting it, or it will take the edge. Imagine if this is the bat, it will hit the edge and it will fly. So when it flies, I can keep some players here. Okay, when it flies, I can keep some players here, and these people are called as people standing in slip. Okay, so like this. How many slips can I keep in a match?
Nine.
How many slips? How many players I can keep here?
9 to 9.
Total, first tell me how many players are there in cricket? One team.
11.
11. Okay, so then tell me.
9, sir.
Only 2, 3, is there any limit?
9.
9. Okay, 9. Why 9? Because one is keeper, one is bowler. Rest 9, all the 9 players. So did ever this happen that we had kept 9 slips? कभी हुआ है मैच में?
Yes, sir.
9 slips?
Yes, sir.
Yeah. In which match?
Sir, in test match.
Yes, India team did that. Okay, we had 9 slips. Okay, we had 9 slips, and here one more thing. Imagine if I want to make the opponent team completely close, I have to take 10 wickets. Okay, I have to take 10 wickets. Is there any bowler in this world? Okay, boys will not answer. Is there any bowler in this world who has taken all the 10 wickets in one innings? He is bowling and he has taken all the 10 wickets. Yes, Kiran. இந்த மாதிரி ஆயிருக்கா? புரியுதா question? என்ன? Tell me what is the question I asked? நான் கேட்ட கேள்வி என்ன? 10 ball wicket. I didn't understand. Tell me properly. தமிழ்ல என்ன கேட்டேன் நான்? Robin, tell me. என் question என்ன?
10 wicket ஆனோம்னா இன்னிங் ஆரம்பிங்க.
10 wicket?
10 wicket. அதாவது 10 wicket 10 wicket ஆச்சுன்னா அடுத்தது ஜெயிக்க வின்னிங்கா இல்ல லாஸ் ஆகும்.
Okay, Ephraim, tell me what question I asked.
கேம்ல வந்து ஒரே இன்னிங்ஸ்ல வந்து 10 wicket ஆயிருக்காரு யாரு?
ஒரே இன்னிங்ஸ்ல 10 विकेट எடுத்த बॉलर यार, that is my question. एक इनिंग्स में 10 विकेट लेने वाला गेंदबाज कौन है? बताओ. Tell me boys now. Who is that? How many of you know or you don't know? Sir, I don't know. Raise your hand those who don't know. Yeah? You don't know. Okay, Sudhin don't know. You know Muslim? Yeah. Okay, Sudhanshu नहीं मालूम? Hands down. मालूम है कौन?
Anil Kumble and Adra Patel.
Okay. Yeah.
Recently.
Anil Kumble. Okay, Anil Kumble. He is the person. Tell me, he is a pacer or seamer or a spinner? Spinner. What spinner? Off spin or leg spin? Leg spinner. Okay, Anil Kumble is a famous bowler from which state?
Karnataka.
Okay, name some bowlers from Karnataka.
Anil Kumble.
Krishna. Prasid Krishna, sir.
Yeah.
Prasid Krishna.
Prasad, correct. Venkatesh Prasad. Venkatesh Prasad. You know what happened with the Indian team and Pakistan team? தெரியுமா? Okay, Shakil Mustakum Prasadkum ஒரு சண்டை நடந்துச்சு தெரியுமா? Okay, tell me which MP from Punjab? Okay, which MP from Punjab was a famous cricket player? Today he is not belonging to any political party. हाँ बताओ. Navjot Singh Sidhu. Okay, Sidhu தெரியுமா? Okay, he yeah, which program he comes?
Comedy nights with Kapil.
Kapil Sibal. Now just look at the crowd here. Imagine how many of you don't know Kapil Sharma's comedy show? How many of you don't know? தெரியாது sir, எனக்கு தெரியாது. Kapil Sharma comedy show. Okay, fine. You know it?
Yes.
Okay, Kapil Sharma, you know it, right? Okay, fine. See, now that's the thing I'm telling you. Okay, you are Bruce Lee, you know? Theriyadla? Okay. So, thing is that my attempt here is like to give you complete. Okay, whatever you are missing, I'm going to give. Whatever these guys are missing, I will give. I'll tell you another story. Now, next question is for North Indians. Don't worry. Okay, Kapil Sharma abdinu oru comedian. Okay, Kapil Sharma. If you go back, who is this Kapil Sharma? There was one more person. Laughter challenge. वो कौन है वो? नहीं. one Raju Srivastav and all those people, they started in Setmax. Setmax में start हुआ था. Then this Star Colors लोगों ने लिया और उसको बड़ा किया, right? So this is the story. Now Kapil Sharma became a big shot, and with him Sidhu joined. And now Sidhu was first belonging to Congress party. He belonged to first Congress party. He resigned from Congress party and joined BJP before 2014. And BJP told, see Sidhu, you do one thing, you leave your seat and Arun Jaitley को seat दे दो. Because Arun Jaitley, he lost the Lok Sabha election, so we have to bring him via Rajya Sabha. Okay, so you lose that seat. So now this Arun Jaitley, this Sidhu, he resigned that seat, and Arun Jaitley came via Rajya Sabha. And after that, when Sidhu went and asked for his, this deal, BJP told, I didn't promise you anything. Sidhu got angry. Then in 2019, Sidhu went and joined to Congress again, and now he told, I will make Rahul Gandhi the Prime Minister of India, otherwise I will not sleep. He was such a big thing, and because of this man, today Punjab has lost its government. Congress government, there was Captain Amarinder Singh. Yeah, Amarinder Singh. Amarinder Singh he was a captain of Indian Air Force. Okay, he was not Air Force. He was in Indian Army. He was captain of Indian Army. Then he joined politics. And Sidhu was in Congress. What this Sidhu did, he went to Sonia Gandhi and he's telling Amarinder Singh is doing something. Congress will not win the election. And what Sonia Gandhi did, I will listen to Sidhu. I will not listen to Amarinder. So Amarinder got angry and he told, I will I will start my own political party. So Amarinder Singh started his own political party. Sidhu told, I will take care of Congress. So now Sidhu told one more person, he was the Chief Minister of Punjab. Then suddenly within 6 months there was election. Neither BJP won, neither Congress won. Aam Aadmi Party won the election. Okay, so a cricketer is influencing the politics. Who was the Prime Minister of Pakistan?
And Chief Minister is a comedian.
हाँ अभी कॉमेडियन हो गया, right? Yeah, अभी बताओ मुझे पाकिस्तान का, listen here, पाकिस्तान का Prime Minister just now, who was that? Yeah? नवाज शरीफ नहीं, नवाज शरीफ के बाद अभी है, वो तो अभी है, नहीं इसके पहले इमरान खान. What is his profession? Cricketers.
He won the World Cup also.
Yes, he won the World Cup. I'll tell you, that's why I'm discussing everything. Okay, देखो अगर एक टेक्स्ट बुक आप लोगे जनरल नॉलेज, if you take a GK textbooks, what GK textbooks will say 1970 the team, 1975 the team, they will mention like this. That is bookish knowledge, that is bookworms. Okay, bookworms means what? You will buy out whatever is there in the book, you will go out in the world and you will proclaim you as though you know everything. That is not useful. You have to take everything in, you have to be like a worm where you are going to dig the earth and extract all the knowledge. समझ में आया? So cricket में long on, long off, slip, ये position सब है. Okay, Anil Kumble is a person, Venkatesh Prasad is a person, very famous player, Ajit Agarkar, then you have Dinesh Mongia, okay, now Navjot Singh Sidhu, okay, Navjot Singh Sidhu is also a very famous test player. Then you have Mohammad Azharuddin, okay, then you have the famous player. Let me go back to 1970. Tell me who won the first cricket World Cup, ICC Cricket World Cup? Who won it? West Indies. Okay, those days, imagine if this is the cricket ground, if the cricket is going on, the match is going on, this is the boundary. There will be no fence. No fence, only a rope will be kept and all the audience will be sitting 100 meters away. Okay, because who is playing here? West Indies. Because the minimum height of this West Indies player is 6.2. Okay, minimum height is how much? 6.2. So for them, the ball is like lemon in their hand. Okay, leather ball is like lemon in their hand. If you see, even today, if you see the West Indian players, Barth White, okay, Pollard, Chris Gale, okay, Chris Gale. I have never seen Chris Gale running between the wickets. Yeah, he will do something. Kuch to bat ghumaya ball. Cameraman is searching for the ball. Okay, something like that. Okay, now I'll tell you some stories. Okay, sports is very interesting. Actually, see, in life you have to do some things when you are having energy. Okay, घुटनों में जब तक दम है तब तक sports. Okay, उसके बाद आपकी भक्ति शुरू 55 age के बाद. Now, what you can do? Indulge yourself in team game, not individual game. Team game like football, cricket. Give importance to football first. Okay, I'll tell you the politics here. Here, what happens in those days in 1970 when cricket was going on? Here doctor will be there. Here doctor team. Here doctor team. Why? Because the West Indies bowlers are going to bowl, and the batsmen will not have any helmet. They will not wear helmet. They will not have kidney guards. Kidney guards means a guard will be there where they will keep it. Boys, men will keep it so that ball should not hit the groin. Okay. So this is all the things. They will not have it. The real cricket, the real action, the real blood will flow in ground. Okay. The bowlers will bowl. The chances of these stumps getting pieces into two was more. Okay. You cannot see the ball, the speed the bowlers are bowling. Vivian Richards. Okay, Vivian Richards, all this thing. How many of you saw the recent movie which was 1983? कितना लोगों ने देखा? Very good. Very good. I know Ranveer Singh plays the role of Kapil Dev, right? Yeah, Kapil Dev ka, so interesting. I know, something like that. So this was the situation. 1970, the first World Cup was won by West Indies.
1974.
1974. Then you have 1979. The second World Cup was also won by West Indies, and now comes India 1983. Okay, 1983. In 1983, in semi-final, what happened? India versus Britain. This match was going on. India versus Britain match was going on, and there was only one telecaster, that was BBC, British Broadcasting Corporation. Now, what these guys they did? They realized that India is going to win because one man single-handedly is hitting 174 runs. Kapil Dev is hitting 174 runs. He is hitting that. So the British, all these people, they came to know India is going to win. India was once a colony of Britain. So they cannot digest the fact that our former colony is going to win the game. So they stopped the broadcasting. So in All India Radio, Doordarshan, we are not getting the information what happened to the match. Okay. Now what happened? India won the semi-final and we went to finals. And now in final, what is happening? West Indies. Vivian Richards, okay, all big West Indies players are there, and now Indians started playing mind game. Okay, Kapil Dev is playing. Kapil Dev told something. In that movie they have showed that Kapil Dev goes and tells to Vivian Richard, "तू मुझे out करके दिखा." Okay, he says that if you have guts, you no, तू मुझे मेरा wicket निकाल के दिखा. So Vivian Richards could not understand anything. Mind games they played, and finally we won in 1983. We won. So from that day, cricket became very famous, and we started following it. Now after 1983, we did not win many big events, but we had some good players. For example, from Kolkata we had Saurav Ganguly. Okay, Saurav Ganguly. Okay, he is from West Bengal. In 1999, there was an incident between India and Britain. 1999 or 2002, I don't remember. But there was an incident where the Britain captain, okay, after winning the match against India, he removed his shirt and he was, England, right? Yeah, England. I'm telling the England, but here I don't know. Okay, so he started removing his shirt and showing to the crowd like that. And after that, immediately next match, Saurav Ganguly versus the same team. Now India versus the same England. Now India won the match. So in balcony, what Saurav Ganguly did, he also removed his shirt and he did that spin. Okay. So
he was Andrew Flintoff.
Yeah, Andrew Flintoff like that. So this is what happened. So that was Saurav Ganguly era. After Saurav Ganguly, we have Yuvraj Singh. Okay, Yuvraj Singh. Yuvraj Singh played Ranji Trophy, and from that he was selected. And by 2004, 2005, he was very famous. Yuvraj Singh, Gautam Gambhir, Virendra Sehwag, and you have Parthiv Patel. They all came via that Ranji Trophy. But MS Dhoni missed the chance. Okay, he could not get into the Indian team. He missed the bus. But luckily in 2006, again, Saurav Ganguly had an eye on this man. Okay, Saurav Ganguly was watching. This boy is something special. And he selected, he gave one more chance. So in 2006, when he entered, the first match when he goes, he was sixth down. First, second, third, like this, he was the sixth batsman. He goes, MS Dhoni goes, first ball, duck out. Okay, then he gets a chance in the second match. He goes in the second match, again sixth down, second match, duck out. Okay, MS Dhoni gone. So now in the third match, now it is versus Pakistan. Okay, it is versus Pakistan. India desperately needs to win this game to enter the semi-final. A long hair man, a very young man, fearless man. Okay, he is not having any strategy. He comes and he hits near about 183 runs. 183 runs. Just helicopter shot. Mohammed, who is that? Inzamamul Haq. Inzamamul Haq from Pakistan. He was the captain of that team. He will never bend because Inzamamul Haq stomach is so big. He will never catch the ball. He will always say, "Hey, pakado, hey, pakado." Itna like Chris Gayle. Now what happened? A 183 run Pakistan players are watching. Ball is just flying. All Yorkers. Shoaib Akhtar is bowling. All Yorkers. It is going up. Yorker ball hitting six. He was the first man in cricket. Okay, Yorker ball coming. He is hitting the six. After the match got over, Inzamamul Haq told the next World Cup will go to India and this kid will bring that World Cup. And exactly it happened in 2007. For the first time when T20 match was kept, India versus Pakistan was in final. The last ball, 3 runs were required, and this man he kept strategically Srishant behind. Okay, imagine Srishant luck होना चाहिए तो ऐसा look देखो 20 overs match first over Srikanth ball no Srishant first over Srishant bowled and the last over he was about to get the over but what MS Dhoni did you will not get the chance he gave it to some other I think Joginder Singh and imagine this is the match going on no captain will keep any player back here for the right hand batsman. See, I am playing right hand, so I can keep a person towards the slip. But what MS Dhoni did, he didn't keep slip here, he kept here. Okay, and Pakistan had 1 or 2 wickets remaining, and last ball 3 runs remaining. And now Yoginder Singh bowled, and this batsman, when the ball came, he turned himself and he lifted the ball. And now the ball is in the air. Camera, everything is in the air. With that in air, the Indians are also in air. Okay, because we can't see where the ball is. Is it in ground or it is six? First T20 World Cup, and now the ball is coming down, and the anchor told there is a man under it. Maybe it is a catch, and it goes in the hands of Srishant. Okay, so that was a catch, and India lifted the World Cup. Okay, so from there the legacy started. MS Dhoni he won the 2007 World Cup, then 2011 World Cup, 50-50 format. After the gap of 28 years, first was 1983, then here. Okay, and the salary for the 1983 World Cup team was rupees 500. Okay, the captain Kapil Dev he got some 1500 rupees, the highest salary, and rest player they got 500. Today, MS Dhoni is sold in IPL for billions of crores. Okay, so this is what has happened. Now these are all Indian players. Now here from international you have Don Bradman. Okay, Don Bradman, a very famous cricket Australian. Okay, he had 99.9% of average. Okay, batting average. The last match, he had just 1 or 2 runs to score, but he was so emotional that his eyes started filling with tears. So when the bowler bowled, he could not see the ball, and it was just out, and he missed that average, 99.9. Next, the greatest player in India, we have Sachin Tendulkar. From 1983, near about 20 years, he played cricket and he was the first cricketer in the world to score double century in one day international. One day international ODI. ODI stands for 50 overs. T20 stands for 20 overs. Okay, like this. Next test match, it goes on for 5 days. Okay, and now in test match there are some terms. Okay, in test match there are some terms. What is mean by follow on? Test match. What is mean by follow on? Means what? Taking the lead, taking the follow on means what? क्या है बताओ? Boys tell me. In test match, what is the mean by follow on, the lead? नहीं मालूम?
Giving an other chance to batting team to work that time.
Okay. How many innings will be there in test match?
For 2 innings.
2 innings, one team. Totally how many innings? 4 innings. Okay. So what is mean by to take the lead or take follow on?
You can use the second innings. So team first batting team 500 அடிச்சாங்கன்னா செகண்ட் டீம் வந்து 200 தான் அடிச்சிருப்பாங்க. அந்த டைம் வந்து ஃபர்ஸ்ட் பேட்டிங் பிடிச்ச டீம் மறுபடியும் அவங்கள பேட் பண்ண சொல்றாங்க.
Okay. See, look here. This is team A, this is team B. First team A will bat. Okay. Then who will bat? Team A will bat. Okay. Yeah, team B will bat. Imagine first day 1, team A is going to bat. 1 day, 2 day, continuous 2 days, these people, 10 people, they batted and they have scored, imagine 500 runs. There is no limit. There is no limit of how much runs they score. But imagine they have scored 500 runs. And now the captain of this team, he is telling that declare. What he told? Okay, the captain of the Indian team, declare. Okay, so declare means 500. I declare this team to score 500. Now who is going to bat here? This team. Now this team, third day they are going to bat. Now imagine third day they are batting, the match got over. Again, they have some players to bat. The fourth day, now this team, now they are continue batting and they crossed this 500. Imagine 650 run they hit. So who overtook? Team B overtook. Now what happened? This team will say declare. Okay, this team captain will say declare. Now how many runs more this team A should take?
150.
150. Now what will happen? Team A will bat. Now fourth day they started batting and fifth day they covered it and they scored, imagine, 700 runs extra. So now how much runs they have to score? 50. And suppose again once again this team B they overtook the score, team B is declared as winner. So what happens most of the time in test matches, team B does not get an innings to play. Okay, sometimes everything will wind up in 2 days itself. So most of the test match gets draw. But the real talent is winning the test match. Okay, the real hard work talent is winning the test match. So this is what happens. Now, leading means what? You told me, sir, 150 runs extra. Who scored here? Look here, 150 runs extra. Who scored here? B. So this team B is leading. So team B is lead. Declare. Follow on. Follow on means what? Imagine this is team A. This is team B. Team A scored 500, and now the team A told no enough. Follow on. Team A captain told follow on. That means team B should follow this 500 and they should set some score. And if this team B scored 750, now the team B will say declare. And now extra 250 runs in one day, team A should take it. In one day, if they take this extra 250 runs, if they follow on successfully, team A is declared as winner. Understood? So it requires a lot of presence of mind. So here also India was ranked 1 in test under the leadership of MS Dhoni. In T20, in ODI, every format India was rank 1. Understood? Remember this. Fine. Now tell me, which Indian cricket player was responsible for 2011 World Cup winning?
Yuvraj Singh.
Yuvraj Singh in what? Finals or semi-finals?
Here's the tournament.
Hmm?
Was that our man of the series?
Man of the series, okay, but I am asking only about the final match.
Final Gautam Gambhir.
Yeah, final Gautam Gambhir. But who was given a farewell, a very good farewell? Who retired from 2011?
Sachin Tendulkar.
Sachin Tendulkar. And what is the autobiography of Sachin Tendulkar? This is what the question they will ask in exam. Write down. Playing it my way. Playing it my way is the autobiography of Sachin Tendulkar. Okay, cricket. Two legends from Bombay, Tendulkar and Lata Mangeshkar. Done? Okay. See, 2011 50-50 format cricket. In finals, what happened? Sachin Tendulkar and Virendra Sehwag, they are batting first. Virendra Sehwag out on 18 runs or something. Sachin Tendulkar also got down in 20 runs or he was out. Then comes Gautam Gambhir. He handled this match very carefully. Okay, he scored 97 runs. He wasn't short of just 3 runs to score 100. But because of this 97 runs contribution, finally in the last over, we had to score 4 runs. And MS Dhoni, as usual, he comes in the last over, last ball, 6, and he wins the match. Okay, so this is what has happened. And today Gautam Gambhir is in which party?
BJP.
Which political party?
BJP.
BJP. Which state?
Uttar Pradesh.
Which state?
Uttar Pradesh.
No.
West
No. Delhi. He is an MP from Delhi. Remember this. He is an MP from Delhi. Okay? Fine. So this is cricket. Next. Who is Brian Lara?
West Indian player.
Who is Brian Lara?
Yes, the highest scoring test match for
Yes. The highest scorer in test match is Brian Lara. He is from West Indies. Understood? Yeah. Next you have West Indies T20. That was a very interesting game. Last 4 balls of the match. They wanted to have 22 runs something. And Brathwaite, right? Yeah. Carlos Brathwaite. He hit 4 sixes continuously in 4 balls. And they won the match. Otherwise, who is that? Chris Gayle and everyone, they were sitting and praying to God. Fine. Okay. Who was the captain of that team, T20 West Indies?
Darren Sammy.
Sorry. Yeah. No, Darren Sammy nahi tha. One more guy, I think. Okay, tell me who is Sunil Gavaskar?
Indian open batsman.
Who is Sunil Gavaskar?
Indian batsman.
You have seen Sunil Gavaskar? Okay, bolo code.
1983 World Cup.
1983 World Cup. Okay, who was the keeper in 1983 World Cup?
Kirman.
Who was the keeper?
Kirman.
Yes, Syed Kirmani. What is his name? Liko, if you don't know, write it down. Syed Kirmani was the keeper. Sunil Gavaskar was the batsman. And K. Srikant. You know that? Who is K. Srikant? Krishnamachari Srikant. He is from which state? He is from Tamil Nadu. He was the opener. Today's generation, we know Yuvraj Singh and Sehwag, Virendra Sehwag. But those generation, Srikant was the hero. If we, whatever work he will do, he will not have patience. Okay, Srikant is a kind of person, he will never have patience. So he will go for batting, he will keep hitting. Test match, T20, whatever it is, 50-50, he will keep hitting. So he was the person responsible for 1983 World Cup. He was in that team. Sunil Gavaskar, he is called as Sunny. Sachin Tendulkar is called as Master Blaster. Yeah, Little Master. Okay. So these guys are very famous. Okay, though we were short, we had very good expert in this cricket and all. Next, this cricket game came from which country?
England.
Football.
Football came from, it was originated in China. No, in their language.
No.
And, in
China and football no link.
England.
Football England.
China और football का link नहीं है. Table tennis का link है. Football also came via England. Remember that. Now tell me how many cricket World Cup England have won?
One, sir. One.
Cricket came from England, but how many cricket World Cup England have won?
One.
But which format? T20 or 50-50?
50-50.
And T20 also they have won, right? Yeah. T20 also they have won, and 50-50 they have won, and this was against New Zealand. This was against New Zealand. Tell me what happened in the last over of this match.
Overthrow.
Duckworth-Lewis method was used.
Yes, sir.
Yeah, Duckworth-Lewis method. See, there is a method in cricket. Look here, Duckworth-Lewis method. This is a method used in cricket. It is not mathematics. Okay, the name itself will feel that maths se kuch aa gaya. Okay, Duckworth-Lewis method is a kind of a method where imagine if the match is going on, suddenly it is raining or suddenly something happened. So the opponent team should do that task. Okay, so in New Zealand versus England, one final match, what happened? Last over, the match was tied. It was draw. It was tied. So there was a super over. So in super over, they have to hit 18 runs. The first team they hit 18 runs. New Zealand they hit 18 runs. And the second team in super over again they hit 18 runs. You got the point? 6 ball hota, एक ही over डालेगा. Super over means only 1 over. 6 balls will be bowled. And the New Zealand team they hit 18 runs. Again the England team they came, 6 balls they hit 18 runs. Now tell me who will be the winner? There should be again one more over, or the winner should be declared. Tell me girls, tell me. Can I declare winner in this situation? No. But what the ICC, the team they did, they told England is the winner. Why? Because they told suddenly there is a rule in Duckworth-Lewis method that the team which will hit maximum boundaries in 1 over will be the winner. So this team England, they had hit 4 boundaries in these 6 balls. So they told England is the winner. So the fans around the world, they were dejected. They told this is not fair. That is what happens with cricket. Suddenly some rule comes. That is the reason it is not there in Olympics. You understood? Fine. Okay, so this is one thing. Now you have one more person from Australia called as Ian Border. And Ian Border and Sunil Gavaskar, there is a trophy name behind them, that is Border Gavaskar Trophy. Okay, what is the name of the trophy? Border Gavaskar Trophy. So we have seen 3 trophies today: Santosh Trophy, football; Thomas Cup, badminton; and Border Gavaskar Trophy, cricket. Okay, Irani Cup, tell me. Irani Cup. Irani Cup is a trophy. It is not a chai cup or something. Okay. Bolo. Irani Cup. Irani chai. No, cricket only. It is cricket only. Fine. Next, what about Ranji Trophy? Ranji Trophy. Which team has won the Ranji Trophy recently?
Madhya Pradesh.
Current affairs.
Yes, sir.
Current affairs. Therefore, sports ka current affairs you have to read like this. You can Google later. Okay. So, sports current affairs you should read like this. Understood? Don't try to by heart everything what comes in sports. Ranji Trophy for the first time. Madhya Pradesh has won the Ranji Trophy game. Okay. Against whom? Against whom? Bombay. Okay. Against Bombay. Now you tell me the Ranji Trophy teams which we have. कर्नाटका को टीम है क्या? कर्नाटका का टीम है रणजी ट्रॉफी में?
Yes,
Yes, sir.
क्या नाम क्या है? कर्नाटका.
Karnataka,
तमिलनाडु.
Tamil Nadu,
The name of the team is Tamil Nadu itself. Next, what about? I keep telling the other names.
Goa,
Goa नहीं है.
Kerala, sir.
Kerala is not there.
Sir, Railways.
Yeah.
Kerala is
Kerala, Punjab,
Saurashtra,
yes, sir, sir.
Gujarat,
Gujarat,
Vidarbha,
Vidarbha, Mumbai.
Mumbai. Name any Ranji Trophy team from northeastern states.
So Nagaland.
Nagaland, is it there?
Yes, yes.
Check it. Do we have team from northeastern states? No, we don't have. See here what happened. Look at this. I'll tell you. Those who are cricket fans, okay, you should know. Maharashtra and Gujarat. Gujarat has two teams in Ranji Trophy. Maharashtra has two teams in Ranji Trophy. Now imagine the Ranji Trophy board. They decided to change the rules or they decided to change something. Now all the teams are going to sit together and they are going to go for voting. Okay. Who will have majority votes?
Gujarat and Maharashtra.
Who will have majority votes?
Gujarat and
Gujarat and Maharashtra. Why?
They are two teams, sir.
Because they are two teams. Okay. Now you kept now till now I told you some players. I told you some cricket. Okay, something about cricket. Now you tell me again some players. Name some players. Yeah, start telling. Saurav Ganguly. Then Rahul Dravid. Then Anil Kumble. Then Tendulkar. Then okay. Let me write. Sachin Tendulkar. Sunil Gavaskar. Next.
Yuvraj.
Okay, Yuvraj Singh. Next. Dhoni. Okay, Dhoni. Next. Keep telling.
Kohli.
Yeah? Kohli. Okay, Kohli. Next. Ganguly is written. Sehwag. Okay. Sehwag. Next. Harbhajan Singh.
Yes.
Sidhu. Okay, next. Kapil Dev. Next. Bumrah. Okay, let me go like this. State wise we'll go. First tell me the famous cricket players from Karnataka. Robin Uthappa. Next, Rahul Dravid. Anil Kumble. K. Srikanth.
Manish Pandey.
Yeah, Prasad. Venkatesh Prasad. Then Manish Pandey. KL Rahul.
Karun Nayak.
Karun Nair. Next. Enough. Okay. Next, tell me from Maharashtra. Sachin Tendulkar. Next. Yeah. Rohit Sharma. Next. Yeah. Bumrah from here. Okay. Fine. Next, coming to Punjab. Tell me.
Yuvraj Singh.
Harbhajan Singh.
Yeah. Harbhajan Singh. Next. Yuvraj Singh. Sidhu. Okay. Next. You know, in England team there is one Punjabi bowler. In England team there is one Punjabi Sardarji bowler. Monty Panesar. Okay, Monty Panesar. How many of you know this? In England team you have it. Next, in West Indies team there is an Indian who is a bowler. Okay, you know Sunil Narayan. The people, those who don't get chance in Indian team, they go to West Indies. They go to England. They go to Zimbabwe and Kenya. They play there. Okay, that is the reality. There was a movie, I think in Tamil only, that cricket. There is a life of cricket. What happens to the player? Those who don't make it into the cricket team. Okay, so why did I write so much? Every time in cricket, what happens? Karnataka players are getting chance. Tamil Nadu, the most dangerous state. Okay, we should not leave this state. Tell me, who is that spinner? Ravichandran Ashwin. Next, Nama Srikanth, pair Eldikla. Next, Dinesh Karthik. Next, Murli Vijay. Next, Murli Vijay. Yeah, Natrajan, Yorker, Erode. Natraj. Then, Washington Sundar. Very good. Washington Sundar. Next, if you go in the dressing room of Indian cricket team, there is one mini Tamil Nadu. Okay. Then mini Punjab. This is what is happening. So what happens here? One day there was a news about IPL that a South Indian player got himself fixed into a spot fixing match. Yeah. So when he was bowling, there was a white towel here. He will take that towel, he will rub that into the ball, and the batsman will be watching. If he rubs it and if he keeps it to the left hand side, that means the bowler is going to bowl a wide ball. So the batsman should be ready. So he will do like this, and if he is keeping on the right side, okay, if he is keeping on the right side, that means there will be a bouncer. You have to hit a six. So this thing was going on. Rajasthan Royals, they won the match. Then slowly the IPL controversy started. Sri Shant was in news. The player who bowled the first over of the T20 in 2007 and the player who caught the ball of the last wicket of Pakistan, player, he got himself into controversy and his cricket life got stopped. Understood? Then the Supreme Court set up a committee called as Loda Committee. Justice Loda Committee. Now this committee they came and they did one research. They found Indian cricket team is biased. We are not giving chance to northeastern states. We are not giving chance to people from Bihar. We are not giving chance people from Orissa. Is there any cricket player from Orissa? No. So why this is happening? Then they told Maharashtra has two Ranji Trophy team. Gujarat has two Ranji Trophy teams. Because of this, cricket is biased. They may win medals. That is not that is fine with us. But this is completely biased. So now what happened? The Loda committee told to ICC, to BCCI, Board of Control of Cricket in India. BCCI stands for what? Board of Control for Cricket in India. They told BCCI that Ranji Trophy, if Maharashtra, if you have two teams, this vote will be taken as one vote. This vote will be taken as one vote. You have to give a chance to the other states also. MS Dhoni was the greatest player. He is from which state? Jharkhand. Why there is no team from Chhattisgarh? Okay, why there is no player from Chhattisgarh? The real talent is there in Jharkhand and Chhattisgarh. You give them chance. Okay, India will get lot of medal. Loda committee told Ranji Trophy was banned, IPL was banned, everything was banned. Suddenly the government changed, and whatever efforts, good effort was done by Loda committee, everything vanished. Again back to normal. Again what has happened? Maharashtra will have two teams. So when Maharashtra is having two teams, in final what happens? Either the team Vidarbha goes to final or the Bombay goes to final. Every time you see in Ranji Trophy, Bombay will be in finals. So if Bombay is in finals, what happens? The selecting committee of the Indian cricket team from ICC, Saurav Ganguly, Rahul Dravid, what they do? They check the names of the players in finals. How many players played in final? How many wickets they have taken? How many runs they have scored? So who get more chance? Bombay players get more chance. Vidarbha players get more chance. That's the reason the victory of Madhya Pradesh today is a very great victory. Why? Because if a player from Madhya Pradesh has defeated Bombay and Vidarbha, that means they are real talented. Now they will get chance in IPL, they will get chance in Indian cricket team, and the team will be very good. That is why you read in newspaper that Madhya Pradesh has won the Ranji Trophy. It was in news. But now as an aspirant, as a defense aspirant, as a person trying for the government exams, as a person who want to become officer, you have to take this in your body, in your nerves, in your blood, that this is something good is happening. समझ में आ रहा है सभी को? Yeah. So why I am telling you this? Because one day you will be in that position. You will be a leader. You have to take decision. So your decision should be free and fair. If you don't know what is happening, what is the reality, the grassroots level, the ground level, you cannot take decision. Even though you take decision, people are not going to hail. Okay, they will just say that it is a worst decision. Okay, so today what is happening in Agnipath? The people, those who don't have service of Indian Armed Forces, they are taking decisions. So a defense minister, he don't know what is NCC, but he is a member of NCC. He don't know what is AK-47, but he is trying to make rules about this. So this is what happens. Okay, na? Fine. Did you understand about cricket now? Yeah, fine. Next game you have hockey. Okay, how many medals we have won in Olympics total? How many medals? 8 medals. In that 6 continuous medals we have won it. Okay, 6 continuous gold medal. Remember, 6 continuous gold medal. And recently in the 2022 Olympics, India has won the silver medal. Indian men won the bronze medal, and women's team they could not win it, but next time they will do it surely. Okay, so 6 medal consecutively, constantly, one after other, every Olympics. So near about 6 into 4, 24 years we were the ruler of this world. Indian hockey team was the ruler of this world for 24 years. Immediately there was a change in the rule that the hockey pitch should be made up of a rubber. Okay, it should be made up of rubber. So Indian players with normal shoes, they could not run, they could not score any goal for another 40 years. Then the Odisha Chief Minister Navin Patnaik, he took loan from World Bank and he decided to build a track, hockey pitch full of rubber, international level. Then after 5 years or 6 years, India was able to win bronze medal. Understood? So this is one thing you have to keep in mind. Next, which game is called as ping pong? Which game is called as ping pong? Okay, what is called as ping pong diplomacy? Ping pong diplomacy. Ping pong is nothing but table tennis. What is this here? Table tennis. Name some famous table tennis player in India. Very good, Sharat Kamal. Then write down Sharat Kamal in male. What about female? That day when we watched the major movie, that time one girl was there. Yeah? Yeah? Answer? Manika Batra. Manika Batra, a 21-year-old girl, she was the first to win the Commonwealth gold medal in table tennis. Remember this. Manika Batra. Now see what happens. I don't have slides here to show her face because if you visuals are there, you can recall it. Okay, it is your duty to go and search who is Manika Batra and all. Okay, I don't have that much time and energy to show this is Manika Batra, ye hai, wo hai. I can just tell you the stories and something important about her. Manika Batra, she is the first and the youngest Indian to get gold medal in table tennis. Table tennis game is also called as ping pong. Okay, now here what happened, after some 1.5 years, after the COVID got over, when the selection committee for Olympic was going on, she commented something against the coach. And the coach and all, they decided to stop her from the international event. So now her career is also in limbo. Got it? So this is what you have to keep in mind. America and China, they used to fight on the Korean issue. America and China, they used to fight on Korean issue. So American president, there was a person called as Richard Nixon. These guys, they decided, why are we fighting? We will make friendship. So for that friendship, they had a match that is called as ping pong match. That is called as ping pong diplomacy. Did you understand? Yeah. So table tennis, this is one thing. Manika Batra. Next, tell me about chess. Who is the greatest grandmaster? Yeah, Vishwanathan. Write down. Vishwanath Anand. He was the India's first grandmaster. Another important point you have to keep in mind, he was the first person to win Rajiv Gandhi Khel Ratna Award. Rajiv Gandhi Khel Ratna Award. It was introduced in the year 1992. Favorite question. Rajiv Gandhi Khel Ratna Award. It was introduced in the year 1992. And the first person to win this Rajiv Gandhi Khel Ratna Award is Vishwanathan Anand. Next, in 2018, this award, Rajiv Gandhi Khel Ratna Award, the name was changed to Major Dhyan Chand Award. Major Dhyan Chand Khel Ratna Award. Major Dhyan Chand Khel Ratna Award. This name was changed in 2018. Got it? Now if they ask this question in exam, who is the first Indian to win Major Dhyan Chand Khel Ratna Award? What is the answer? Vishwanathan Anand. Okay. And today India's youngest grandmaster is Praganand. Pragananda, the spelling just check it. He is from Tamil Nadu, a 15 years old boy. And the youngest in the world is from Ukraine. He is 13-year-old boy. The youngest grandmaster in the world is a Ukrainian. He's 13-year-old boy. He's 15 years now. Okay, one more player from women's side in India. We have a lady, Koneru Hampi. Koneru Hampi is a women grandmaster, Indian women player. This was CDS question. Unfortunately, this easy question was asked in last time CDS, but as usual, students could not perform. Okay, done. After chess, what else game we have? Anything left? Cricket, football, next. Kabaddi. Okay, basketball is left, no? Yeah, will come from basketball. Okay. How many players are there in basketball? Six players. Okay. Six or five?
5+1.
5+1. Okay. Now, in basketball, there are some famous players you have to keep in mind. First, at present, today we have LeBron James. Okay, Simran, tell me which team he plays. Ek minute.
Sir,
You told basketball, like,
I used to play.
yeah, which team he plays? Yeah, Lakers, correct. He plays with Lakers. देखो जब आप SSB जाओगे, when you go in SSB, the students there, they will be talking this language. आपको मालूम नहीं जब समोसा चाय खाना ये सब चलता है ना रात में when people are sleeping, all friends, all boys and girls, they will sit together and they will talk. अरे पता है क्या लेब्रॉन जेम्स ने यार वो पॉइंट मिस कर दिया, अरे पता है क्या लिविस हैमिल्टन ने ये कर दिया, अरे यार हुसैन बोल्ट ने यार उसने क्या वो फुटबॉल मारने वाला था, you know, something like that. If you don't know this, like you are sitting here now, same thing will happen there. जाके yeah. तो होता क्या है कि you will, you know, in SSB, if you start speaking something and you become friends, like-minded will always become friends. Okay. Now SSB में ऐसे लोग भी आते हैं. Okay, जाएंगे, ये चलो छुट्टा मार के, you know, come we'll go and have cigarette. So now there will be some five guys they don't like cigarette. There will be one guy they like cigarette. They will go together, have cigarette, they'll come out. They like now the whole SSB they will be friends. Okay, so now what happens if you don't know all these things, cricket, football, in SSB the people, only 1 hour interview will be there, 2 hours psychology will be there, but you will be there for 4 days. So in 4 days what happens, all the kids coming from KB school, army public school, you know, then big international school, they are like completely different guys. We are from a small village, they are completely different guys. They will talk in terms of pizzas and donuts, and we will be still in vada, right? So now these guys they will talk. LeBron James தெரியுமாடா என்ன கோல் போட்டான் தெரியுமா, பாயிண்ட்ஸ் மிட் இதுல இருந்து பாயிண்ட் எடுக்கறான் தெரியுமா LeBron James அப்படினா LeBron James na, okay, gone, you are rejected. No one is going to come and talk to you. You got the point. That's why I'm spending so much time. It's not my duty to tell you this LeBron James and all. It is your duty to get into the sports. Next, there is one more guy, a guy who met with an helicopter accident with his daughter. That is Kobe Bryant, right? Kobe Bryant, a very famous player, a talented player. We lost him. Then the legend from basketball. You have Michael Jordan. And what is his number? 23. Okay, 23. His jersey number is 23. What is the jersey number of Messi? Neymar? Neymar? No, Brazil team में बताओ. Brazil? 10. Okay, what about this guy? Ronaldo? Ronaldo is 7. Okay, so this 10, 7, okay, there is that number also you should remember. Do you remember that once, you know, in Afghanistan, during war time when America was attacking Afghanistan, there was a small boy. Okay, what he did, दूध की थैली होती है ना, that plastic bag. Okay, that will be like with stripes. Okay, imagine this is the handle. Okay, this is the bag, and this will be having stripes like this, blue stripes. What this boy did, yeah, blue and white. What this little boy did, he put his hand inside this, okay, and wore it like a t-shirt. And behind someone wrote 10, and he's playing football. Okay, little boy, very small boy, and this boy was playing football, and suddenly someone make video and went into Twitter and become world famous. And this video went to Messi. He was so happy. He booked ticket for this boy, and when the next Barcelona match was going on, he brought this boy, and this boy kicked the ball. Then the match started. Okay, so that is what the sports is. It unites the world. Okay, so this can be a GD topic. Sports should be played for what all the reasons, because it keeps yourself fit. It does not have religion. It does not have caste, language, gender. Okay, now there is one more thing that FIFA is going to bring mixed football. Men and women both are going to play. Cricket, there will be mixed cricket. When we can have mixed badminton, mixed tennis, why can't we have mixed cricket and mixed football? Correct? That is going to happen now. We'll have to wait and see gender equality. Western people, when they wake up, then we'll have all these things. Jordan, basketball over. And now in India, okay, in India, many Punjabi and Haryana players, they get qualified for the national basketball team, but they go and represent in Europe. They don't play for India. Because in India, we don't have money in sports. Okay, only in cricket, except cricket, we don't have money here. Got it? Fine. So after basketball, any other game? Formula One. Tell me some players. F1. What is F1? Is it a car or bike? Yeah. Is it car game or bike game? Car race game. F1 race car. Right. Okay. Name some players. Yes. Lewis Hamilton. From which country? Lewis Hamilton. Sebastian Vettel. Correct. Sebastian Vettel. Michael Schumacher. You know this? Michael Schumacher, the fastest driver in world. Michael Schumacher in car. In bike, it is Valentina Rossi. Okay. Now, yeah. What happened? Who is second? Okay, Ajit Kumar second. Fine. Okay, look here. Lewis Hamilton, he is in England. Okay, he is from Europe, England, and he is a very famous. Now, at present, he is holding. Now, the question can be like this: which company is sponsoring him? Whether it is Ferrari or Mercedes. Yeah, it is Mercedes. What about Sebastian Vettel and Michael Schumacher? Both. These both are Ferrari. Okay, this is international. Forget about international. Tell me about Indian. Indian F1 race car driver. India has at present only one. India has only one. Till now, India, the whole 121 crore population में एक ही है जो F1 race car के इसमें गए हुए हैं. He is from Tamil Nadu, correct? He is from Coimbatore. Then his name also starts with N. Narayan Karthikeyan. What is his name? Narayan Karthikeyan. Write down. Narayan Karthikeyan. Narayan Karthikeyan from Coimbatore. He is the India's F1 race car driver. And Vijay Mallya, he was the Indian, the first Indian to have F1 race car venture, but he could not get into it. A good success, he did not get it. Next, coming to bike race. Okay, bike. Tell me who is the fastest biker? Valentina Rossi. Okay, fine. This is international. Now, let me talk about a woman, a female from India who is the fastest biker, number one biker in India. Number one bike racer in India. बताओ. मालूम है? नहीं मालूम है? Girls मालूम है? ये नाम लिखो और इसको हर 10 बार इसको बोलो. मैं बोलता हूँ क्यों. Write down. Aishwarya Pise. What is this? Aishwarya Pise. Write down this name and I'll tell you why did I ask this particular question. Written? Aishwarya Pise?
Yes, sir.
Okay. अभी देखो 2018 UPSC question paper, current affairs, sports. This was the question asked. Which Indian woman bike rider was won the gold medal in the bike racing competition? Answer is Aishwarya Pise. This was in news, current affairs. We dealt it that time also, and that came luckily in exam. Socho, हमने football. We started from football, cricket. We are doing so much. And how the UPSC asked the question? We never expected that bike question will be asked, but they have asked Aishwarya Pise. अभी जाके देखो, today you go and do Google, कौन है ये Aishwarya Pise, how she looks, okay, from where she is, something like that. This is where you have to focus. ठीक है ना? It's not like sir आप तो story बोल रहे हैं, story नहीं है. Suddenly कहीं से भी कुछ question आ सकते हैं. Aishwarya Pise in bike. Okay. Next. Okay. Tell me who is the first what is that? Wushu competition player. Wushu. You know what is wushu? You know what is wushu? Okay. See, some person in Olympics, okay, they will cover their face with helmet and in hand there will be sword.
Yes, sir.
Okay, and that sword will be very flexible. They will go and hit it on the head.
Yes,
Fencing.
Yeah, that is fencing or wushu?
Fencing, sir.
Fencing, sorry, I got confused. It is fencing. Yeah. So for the first time in Olympics, one Indian girl got qualified. Okay. Yeah, Bhavani. That is her name from Tamil Nadu, and that sword was auctioned. It was auctioned by her, by to the government of India. It is with government of India now. Okay. Like this, you have the first, the last. Okay. Then in Paralympics, I didn't do Paralympics. I am dealing with only Olympics. Okay. Any other sports remaining? Did I forget any other thing? F1 race car हो गया? Yeah. Tennis very important. Roger Federer, we have already seen it. Roger Federer, no. Rafael Nadal, just now Rafael Nadal has won one tournament.
Djokovic.
Yeah, Djokovic is one more guy, and we have other persons from India. You have Leander Paes and Mahesh Bhupati. Leander Paes and Mahesh Bhupati, and in women's we have Sania Mirza. Okay, Sania Mirza. Sania Mirza we have. Then we have one more person, Somdev Dev Varman. Somdev Dev Varman. He was also a very good sports tennis player, but he retired. He was a very short term he played. Leander Paes, Mahesh Bhupati, he is still playing in Olympics. Leander Paes, the oldest Olympian in the world is Leander Paes. The oldest Olympian is Leander Paes. Got it? Next, recently one movie has won the Oscars.
Yes, sir.
Okay, and it is talking about a story about a tennis player. That is Venus Williams and Serena Williams.
King
Okay.
Richard.
Yes, the movie is
King Richard.
King Richard, and the hero was Will Smith. Okay, Will Smith, and this movie talks about the story of Serena and Venus. Serena Williams and Venus Williams. So maybe they will ask you, Oscar, who won the Oscar? This is King Richard movie. Okay, just go and check it. Who directed it? Who is the producer? Yeah. Amazon Prime, okay. But now they will ask you who is the director, who is the producer, something like that. Will Smith, and you know the slap incident and all, right? Chris Tucker. Yeah, fine. Yes, sir. याद रखो. Yeah. Okay, tennis हो गया. Then और क्या है? Javelin. Wrestling is done, no? KD Jadhav I told. Right? KD Jadhav. और कुछ? That is Commonwealth Games बताना भूल गया. See, what is meant by Commonwealth nation? Can anyone tell me? Commonwealth nation. How many countries are there in Commonwealth nation? Look here, 47 countries are there in Commonwealth nation. How many? 47. Now what is this? Britishers ruled all over the world. They ruled over Pakistan, they ruled over India, they ruled over many other smaller countries. So after 1945, many countries got independence. Today they are free. They have their own government. So these all countries, they have joined together and they have a group called as Commonwealth Nation Group. What is that? Commonwealth Nation Group. We have 47 countries today. But there is one exception. Mozambique. Okay, Mozambique is a country which was not under British, but still they are the member of Commonwealth. Now when India got independence, Pandit Jawaharlal Nehru, he told, I will be the member of Commonwealth. India got independence. But Pandit Nehru told, I will be the member of Commonwealth. The opposition leaders, they told, see, India got freedom. Why are you going and joining Commonwealth again? Okay, so Nehru told, our sovereignty and the republic, independent rule is not going to be threatened. We are just a member here. Now, Commonwealth also, what happens? Every 5 years, they will keep Commonwealth Games. 4 years. Every 4 years, they will keep what? Commonwealth Games. So, in this only, you have the first legend, Milkha Singh. You know Milkha Singh? Which game? He was in athletics. Okay, he was in athletics. He is also called as Flying Sikh. Who gave the title Flying Sikh to Milkha Singh? Pakistan gave or some general gave? General Yaqub Khan. Now, what is the autobiography of Milkha Singh? The race
of my life.
of my life. Remember this. Milkha Singh autobiography, The Race of My Life. He never won any medal in Olympics. Try to understand. He never won any medal in Olympics. He won in gold in Asian Games in athletics. Okay. Next, Milkha Singh's son is Jeev Milkha Singh. Jeev Milkha Singh, and he is very famous golf player. He is very famous golf player. Okay, and then you have seen Fogart family. Vinita Fogart, Geeta Fogart, all this Fogart family you have seen, right? They are all famous in Commonwealth. They are not famous in Olympics. Try to understand. They are not in Olympics. They are famous in Commonwealth. Fogart family, they did very well in Commonwealth. Saina Nehwal also won medals, gold medal in Commonwealth, gold. Next, you have something called as Asian Games. The first Asian Game was held in 1952 in Delhi. This was started by India. Asian Games first it was in 1952. Understood? It was in which place here? Delhi. And now here there are a lot of players like Milkha Singh. Then have you heard Hima Das? Okay, Hima Das. Who is Hima Das? Yeah, Deputy Commissioner, very good. That is the current news about her. She is the athlete, the first female to win 100 meter gold in Asian Games. The first female to win 100 meter gold in Asian Games, Hima Das. Okay, then you have Milkha Singh. Then other Asian Games like Anju Bobby George. Anju Bobby George. She is a long jump. She is a very famous long jumper. In AFCAT, they have asked how much meter she jumped. Okay, how much meter she jumped. ऐसे क्वेश्चन पूछा था तो ये क्वेश्चन को छोड़ के आ जाओ एग्जाम में. Okay, don't take risk. Okay. Maybe she might have jumped some meters, but if you answer wrongly, your answers will be that much meter negative. Okay, so don't attend. If you don't know, don't attend it. Okay, fine. Hima Das, Anju Bobby George. Then you have Kavita Raut, a marathon runner from Maharashtra. Okay, Kavita Raut. Okay, then in Commonwealth, I told you Batra, Manika Batra, right? Okay, और कोई players बाकी है? PT Usha was in Asian Games. Okay, she is called as Payoli Express. She did not win any Olympic gold medal. She came fourth in Olympics. She came fourth in Olympic, but she was gold medalist in Asian Games, 100 meters. PT Usha's students, Tintu Luka, now they are the promising player. Now there is one more player from Orissa, Duti Chand.
Yes, sir.
Duti Chand, a famous athlete, a female. Duti Chand, a female athlete. Write down if you don't know. Likho. Likh diya? Duti Chand. Okay. Nowadays, sports is getting little complex. These things are getting a little complex because many people are entering in sports and it is becoming more tough. Okay, many ISL, IPL, then hockey league also started, then Kabaddi league also started, right? So many things started. So it is a great confusion. Now you have to focus on Thomas Cup, Santosh Trophy, Ranji Trophy. Three, which team won it, and this kind of players. That's it. Fine. If anything, any other players are remaining, we have another 2 or 2.5 months. We will cover in that days. Okay, you got it? Yeah. Sports may we have done only Olympics. Still, you have this one. Paralympics is remaining. Paralympics is another big task. Okay, you have that Mayappan, no? Mariyappan or Mayappan? Yeah, the first gold medalist in long jump and high jump. Okay, so that they will ask you anything. There is one IAS officer who won gold medal in badminton. You know that? Yeah. No, not Yatiraj. Yatiraj? Yeah, Yatiraj. I gave you know that day. Yeah, one IAS officer. He has won gold medal in badminton. He is a Paralympian. Okay. Then for Shivakumar, there is one more person called as Shivakumar. He is a famous Winter Olympic player. Only one Indian we have in Winter Olympic players. Then after Paralympic, you have Winter Olympics. Then some other small games. Okay, we'll see. Now in AFCAT, they will ask you terms related to sports. Okay, terms related to sports. Okay, for example, what is meant by dribbling? What is meant by dunk? What is meant by no ball, wide ball? Okay, all these terms related to sport. That's it. Your sports is done. Okay, that will do it slowly. We'll do it. So tomorrow you have to by heart all these things. Okay, just for 5-10 minutes you do one thing. I gave you two papers. One is of geography and another is of history, right? So each one of you, first this row you take geography in your hand, capital Bangalore. This row, yeah, either. You have that? Yeah. You take geography and this row you take history in your hand. This row geography, this row history, you take it. Just start reading it now. You didn't get anything. I gave you two, no? दो दिया ना, तो एक geography ले लो, history ले लो. You share it. You guys come here. Come. नहीं history पढ़ी, हमने के geography. Give him geography.